When most people think of indoor air quality concerns, the first thing that often comes to mind is mold. Although mold can be a big concern, many other indoor air quality contaminants exist. These IAQ concerns can cause real issues and also be a source of additional services that IAQ professionals can offer. They include allergens. It has been reported that more than 50 million Americans suffer from allergies. Some sufferers experience short-term seasonal allergies, while a growing number experience chronic year-round allergic reactions. These may be due to dust mites, dog, cat, rat, mouse, latex, and cockroach allergens. Asbestos. Asbestos is a mineral fiber that has been used commonly in a variety of building construction materials for insulation and as a fire retardant. The EPA and CPSC have banned several asbestos products. Manufacturers have also voluntarily limited uses of asbestos. Today, asbestos is most commonly found in older homes, in pipe and furnace insulation materials, asbestos shingles, millboard, textured paints, and other coating materials and floor tiles. Bacteria. There can be a number of sources of bacteria in a property. These can be caused by unsanitary conditions or result from a water loss event. Many types of bacteria, such as Legionella and MRSA, can infect humans and cause severe illnesses. Some types of bacteria also produce toxins, known as exotoxins and endotoxins. Bedbugs. Bedbugs are small, flat, parasitic insects that feed solely on the blood of people and animals while they sleep. Bedbug infestations usually occur around or near the areas where people sleep. These can include apartments, shelters, rooming houses, hotels, cruise ships, and dorm rooms. Bedbugs can be an annoyance because their presence may cause itching and loss of sleep. Some people also suffer an allergic reaction. Excessive scratching can also increase the chance of a secondary skin infection. Combustion products. There are many sources of combustion products in the typical home or building. These include unvented kerosene and gas space heaters, wood stoves, fireplaces, and gas stoves. The major pollutants released from these items include carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, and particulates. Unvented kerosene heaters may also generate acid aerosols. Environmental tobacco smoke. ETS is the mixture of smoke that comes from the burning end of a cigarette, pipe, or cigar, and smoke exhaled by a smoker. It is a complex mixture of over 4,000 compounds, more than 40 of which are known to cause cancer in humans or animals, and many of which are strong irritants. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a chemical widely used by industry to manufacture building materials and numerous household products. Its primary use is in the production of resins and as a chemical intermediate. It is also a byproduct of combustion and certain other natural processes. This means it may be present in substantial concentrations both indoors and outdoors. In homes, the most significant sources of formaldehyde are likely to be from pressed wood products made using adhesives that contain urea formaldehyde resins. Identification of unknowns. Sometimes substances appear that are unknown and need to be identified. These could be organic or inorganic in nature. EMSL's forensic and DNA testing laboratory can provide identification services to solve these unknown substance mysteries. Lead. Lead has long been recognized as a harmful environmental pollutant. There are many ways in which humans are exposed to lead, through air, drinking water, food, contaminated soil, deteriorating paint, and dust. Airborne lead enters the body when an individual breathes or swallows lead particles or dust once it is settled. Before it was known how harmful lead could be, it was used in paint, gasoline, pipes, and numerous other products. Methampetamines and clandestine drugs. During the illegal production of meth and other drugs, properties will often become contaminated with hazardous chemicals. These illegal laboratories also pose a strong risk of fires and explosions. Common household chemicals used in meth labs include flammable and volatile solvents. Mold. Mold spores can be found in both indoor and outdoor air and settled on surfaces. When mold spores land on damp areas, they may begin growing and digesting whatever they are growing on in order to survive. Since molds gradually destroy the things they grow on, they should be removed properly to prevent damage to building materials and furnishings. Molds can also cause allergic reactions in some people, trigger asthma attacks, cause infections, and some molds also produce toxins known as mycotoxins. Odor identification and sourcing. Odors in a property can cause everything from a nuisance to health concerns for building occupants. These same odors can even lower property values. Common problematic odors in residential properties may include everything from smells due to cigarette smoke, cooking odors, and cleaning supplies, to pet odors or basic dirty conditions. Other sources of unpleasant odors may be coming from mold, bacteria, sewer gases, or off-gassing from building materials and household products. In some circumstances, these odors may be causing short or long-term health concerns. Some off-gassing chemicals may even be known carcinogens. Particulates and dust. Particulates and dust can also be a problem in indoor environments. These substances can cause allergic reactions and additional health concerns depending on their makeup. High levels of dust can also pose an explosion and combustion danger. PCBs. PCBs are man-made toxic chemicals that persist in the environment and bioaccumulate in animals and humans. Exposure to PCBs can affect the immune system, reproductive system, nervous system, and endocrine system. In humans, PCBs are potentially cancer-causing. Caulk containing high levels of PCBs have been found in many schools and other buildings built or remodeled before 1978. Pesticides. According to a recent survey, 75% of U.S. households use at least one pesticide product indoors during the past year. Products used most often include insecticides and disinfectants. Another study suggests that 80% of most people's exposure to pesticides occurs indoors, and that measurable levels of up to a dozen pesticides have been found in the air inside homes. Radon. The EPA estimates that about 20,000 lung cancer deaths each year in the U.S. are radon-related. Exposure to radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer after smoking. Radon is an odorless, tasteless, and invisible gas produced by the decay of naturally occurring uranium in soil and water. Sewage contamination. Sanitary sewer overflows happen every day across the nation. When they occur, they can spread raw sewage into basements and out of manholes and cause extensive damage and the risk of disease in both indoor and outdoor environments. Sewage can host an array of chemical and microbial contaminants and pathogens. These contaminants soak into porous building materials and can be an immediate potential threat to building occupants. Stains. Stains may be caused by a number of reasons. Many stains will reappear if the source is not identified and fixed. Sampling of mystery stains can help identify the microbial or chemical source and reason for a mystery stain. Volatile organic compounds. VOCs are emitted as gases from certain solids or liquids. VOCs include a variety of chemicals, some of which may have short and long-term adverse health effects. Concentrations of many VOCs are consistently higher indoors than outdoors. VOCs are emitted by a wide array of products numbering in the thousands. Vapor intrusion. Vapor intrusion is what happens when chemicals migrate from a subsurface into overlying residential or commercial buildings. Some chemicals that may cause harmful vapor intrusion conditions include organic compounds, semi-volatile organic compounds, elemental mercury, and hydrogen sulfide. Wildfire smoke and soot. Following a wildfire or a fire in a home or business, the property owners and tenants are often faced with not only rebuilding their lives, but also protecting their health. Smoke from these fires is often filled with combustion byproducts that include soot, ash, and char. Smoke can also contain numerous dangerous chemicals that result from the combustion or partial combustion of man-made materials. EMSL can provide environmental professionals and investigators with all the necessary sampling equipment and laboratory services to help add any of these tests to their portfolio of IAQ services. Marketing IAQ services. Virtually everyone is a potential customer for these IAQ services. IAQ problems occur in schools, homes, apartments, offices, manufacturing facilities, hotels, jails, and even cruise ships. Groups to consider marketing these services to include real estate professionals, insurance companies, property managers, facility managers, construction companies, renovation and remodeling companies, painters, building owners, homeowners, and tenants. For more information about any of these services or testing techniques, please contact EMSL